Now on WRDE Coast TV.
Major road work in a matter of hours, what drivers in the Cape region need to know. The annual Nanticoke Tribe Powwow took place this weekend, but Sunday ran into a little snag. Delaware State Police searching for a Rehoboth man, what he's wanted for.
And we have a few quick forming thunderstorms that are now racing to the north parallel to Highway 13. We'll talk about that and that steamy summer feeling that's in the air.
From the beaches to the bay, coverage you can count on. WRDE Coast TV, your local news at 6 starts right now.
Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf. Happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome to Coast TV News at 6. It is powwow time again for the Nanticoke Indian Tribe. A weekend to look forward to, but Sunday, Mother Nature had other plans. Coast TV's Carmen Holland shows us how a little rain couldn't stop the spirit of the powwow.
The 45th annual Nanticoke Indian Powwow went off without a hitch on Saturday. The annual event celebrating the tribe's culture and traditions. But today, muddy ground and an empty powwow circle.
But unfortunately, for 2 years now, on Sunday, it's rained out. And we went years and years. We could go 10, 12 years without ever having rain. So it's really amazing that this could happen twice in 2 years.
Some, like dancer Amy Adams, says although they couldn't dance today,
we're grateful that the earth gets nourished and gets to chill out, but we do miss the second, day of powwowing together, and, we like to hang out as much as we can.
While some felt the canceling of Sunday was a letdown.
It was a shame because I felt people come from all over to come to this for the weekend and then, to make money, and here, they're not making it if they're not open.
From dream catchers to native jewelry, the beating of the drums, or even half-eaten fry bread. No matter the weather, the spirit of the Nanticoke and all indigenous people is alive and well.
To come out of the dark and allow people on the outside to understand us better and people on the inside to feel better about who they are and what we're about.
It's really like a family feeling that we create for everyone, and that's what's addicting. We get to live our culture.
The Nanticoke Tribe tells me the powwow is the biggest event of the year for them, and they're going to lose out on a lot of revenue because today, day 2, was canceled due to the rain, but there's still opportunities to donate at www.nanticokeindians.org. There's a donate button. In Milton, I'm Carmen Holland, Coast TV News.
Now, this is the third year the powwow has been at Hudson Fields, and members of the tribe say that's been a positive experience.
Of Route 1 here, where most people are coming back and forth from, traveling, and they're like, oh, what's going on around here? And then they make a U-turn and they come to see what we got.
Now, hopefully next year, Mother Nature is kinder to them as we take a live look right now into Ocean City, our Dry Tech Embers camera. A beautiful end to our evening, at least on the coast, after a weekend full of scattered storms. Our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams joins us now, tracking one at the moment. Good evening, Paul.
Good evening. These storms tracking is kind of like that old adage as it pertains to, real estate, location, location, location. That's what we're looking at right now. We're located right now if you're located along Highway 13, we're seeing these scattered showers moving very quickly towards the north. And as we begin to kind of take a look at what's happening, it's actually creating an opportunity for some hail at this present time. And this is tracking directly towards the north pretty steadily here and expected to move into the Harrington community, following that into Reeves Crossing, and then beginning to make its move into Felton, looking at about 35 to 40 mile per hour winds just with this isolated cell alone. But in other areas, we've stayed bold dry, particularly along Highway 1. We've had a couple of light sprinkles down towards Delmar thus far, and a wider view of this showing you, hey, we have more in the way of scattered showers that's to our south that will begin to move in our general direction. We are expecting that pattern of isolated scattered showers and thunderstorms to continue throughout the afternoon hours for the next few days. But then there's a really interesting surprise that I got to show you on the extended forecast, but you got to stick around for that one. Maddie.
Paul, thank you. Ocean City is shining just a little brighter. Take a look at this. All weekend long, there have been remembrance beams of light in honor of 9/11. A memorial ceremony is scheduled for noon tomorrow at North Division Street and the Boardwalk. Just a reminder for everyone in Lewis, Robinsonville Road is closing at the intersection with Plantation Road tomorrow. That's Monday. After that happens, DelDOT says drivers will need to use Cedar Grove Road as a detour route. The department says the closure is set to go into effect until October. That's where the entire section of Plantation Road will close until the new roundabout opens in May 2024. If you were out of power earlier today, you could thank a tree limb for that. According to Delaware Electric Co-op, roughly 1,700 people, a little bit over that, in the Milton and Georgetown area, they were out of power for a few hours today. Good news, power was restored this afternoon after that limb was removed from power lines. We'll take a look at this. 11 days after escaping a prison, a Pennsylvania fugitive caught on camera once again, now clean-shaven and with new clothes. Is Danilo Cavalcante getting help, or is he very resourceful? As Jen Sullivan reports, there is now a $20,000 reward for his capture.
New images showing escaped inmate and convicted killer 34-year-old Danilo Cavalcante with a different look on Saturday night. According to Pennsylvania State Police, he's now being described as clean-shaven after early pictures showed him with facial hair.
We ask for the public's help by familiarizing themselves with the updated photographs and description of Cavalcante, to check security cameras they have, and to call us immediately.
Cavalcante was reportedly seen in the northern Chester County area near Phoenixville, more than 20 miles from the search area where police say he was last sighted. On Sunday, police responding to questions on how he managed to escape the search perimeter.
There are a number of challenges in any investigation. No perimeter is 100% secure, ever.
Another development? According to police, Cavalcante stole a 2020 white Ford Transit van from a dairy farm Saturday night. Police found the van Sunday morning, but Cavalcante was not inside.
This most recent incident is a reminder that he will take advantage of any opportunity to obtain items he needs.
Cavalcante fled about 2 weeks after he was convicted of first-degree murder for the 2021 killing of his former girlfriend. And nearly 400 officers have since joined the round-the-clock search operation since his escape. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
And the search has rattled the Chester County, PA area. I know many of our viewers have ties there. Hear from one man now who said Cavalcante was in his home. He heard movement downstairs and then saw him move. Take a listen.
Flicked the light switch back at me from the kitchen. So that was kind of the acute moment of terror. I turned to my wife. I said, he's downstairs. Call 911 right now.
Drummond says he saw the fugitive then walk out the door before police arrived. And here locally, state police need your help finding this man. State police say 29-year-old Stephen Moran is wanted for a domestic assault in Rehoboth Beach, and he's also failed to register as a sex offender. President Joe Biden, along with other world leaders, laid wreaths at a memorial in India today. The ceremony marks the end of this year's G20 Leaders Summit. At the memorial, which is dedicated to Indian independence leader Mahatma Gandhi, India's Prime Minister greeted G20 members and presented them with scarves. After the event, President Biden departed to Hanoi, Vietnam. We have some exciting news for UD fans. Select home games for University of Delaware field hockey, football, soccer, and volleyball will be broadcast on the Delmarva Sports Network. The first football game that's broadcast will be against New Hampshire, Saturday, September 23rd at 6 p.m. on the Delmarva Sports Network. More games can be found on our website. And we have a number of programming changes starting on Coast TV tomorrow. Take a look here. Extra moves to 11:30, followed by the Drew Barrymore Show at noon. NBC News Daily is still at 1 o'clock. Important to note, that's where you can get local cut-ins from Coast TV, by the way, and then the Jennifer Hudson Show. After that, at 3 p.m., we have Tamron Hall. At 4 p.m., our local lifestyle program, Coast Life. Check that out. And in between Coast TV News at 5 and 6, where you can see Paul and I along with Charlie Sakaitis, you can catch Inside Edition at 5:30. So we will see you then. Still to come on Coast TV News at 6, the biggest night in primetime right here. You're only going to see it on Coast TV. We're going to break down Sunday Night Football.
Looks like we have a few Sunday night isolated thunderstorms in Farmington, Harrington. They are tracking towards the north pretty steadily right now. Expected to move into Reeves Crossing, Felton, Riverview, and then pay a visit to the folks in Woodside.
Lee, with him, dangerous rip currents expected along the coast. Here's some advice from lifeguards on what to do if you are caught up in one. Coast TV News at 6. We'll be right back. Stay with.
Now at Hardee's, 2 hand-breaded chicken tender wraps are only $5. Choose one of 5 flavors for endless combinations, including new Nashville Hot, 2 wraps, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Please listen carefully. Some roofing manufacturers have produced and sold defective shingles. They're not required to notify the consumer. If your roof was installed between 1999 and 2008 and you're experiencing shingle damages or premature shingle failure, give Morse Roofing a call to see if you qualify for a new roofing system with very little out-of-pocket expense. Don't wait. Call Morse Roofing now at 302-663-0042. There's good, there's better, then there's Morse.
My brother and I have been on construction sites since a very young age, helping our father, learning construction and carpentry, even rebuilding wooden boats, shaping and bending the wood, focusing on every detail, building it the right way. Our dad showed us the importance of craftsmanship and the difference it makes. Grolic Builders uses the same attention to detail that our father used when he worked on his projects, shaping your vision into a home. We're a family of builders, Grolic Builders, homes built with honor.
Welcome to Sea Level Designs. Come visit us for an extraordinary selection of nautical gifts and decor for your home. Choose from thousands of coastal home accessories, including pillows, accent furniture, lamps, indoor-outdoor rugs, wall decor, and so much more. Whether you live by the beach or just dream of ocean breezes, we have something for everyone in every price range. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook to keep up with our constantly changing inventory. Sea Level Designs, open year-round in Bethany Beach.
Your house is safe, clean, and dry from top to bottom. Or is it? Your crawl space can become damp, dark, and musty, an unhealthy situation. Braziers will safeguard your home from the bottom up with our crawl space encapsulation. We completely clean out and dry the space, seal the ground and walls, and install a dehumidifier to make sure it stays nice and dry. You'll love having safe, usable space, and your home will be healthier and more energy efficient too. Call Braziers now for your free inspection. Your home will thank you.
Make dinner good tonight with Hardee's new chicken tender platters. Crunchy, juicy tenders all dipped in buttermilk and hand-breaded. With a thick slice of garlicky Texas toast, seasoned crinkle fries, slaw, and choice of sauce. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
As Hurricane Lee churns in the Atlantic, local beach patrols are sounding the alarm on swimming in potentially dangerous rip currents. Just today, the Fenwick Island Beach Patrol issued a warning, asking people only to swim near a lifeguard. Coast TV's Elisa Weber shows us why this is causing extra concern.
Brad Olson lives in Dewey Beach and goes to the beach almost every day. He's worried about people's judgment before going into the water.
People just they think the ocean's a big swimming pool. And so they hop in and they just go for it and they don't realize what they're getting themselves into.
People are worried having no lifeguards at Dewey Beach could lead to more swimming-related accidents, since they will no longer patrol after this weekend.
I guess what concerns me is just the kids, making sure they're all safe. That's what concerns me the most.
Severe rip current warnings are in place for next week. The Dewey Beach Patrol wants people to keep an eye out for signs of possible rip currents in the water.
If there's any debris on the beach that's floating up and washing back out, that's typically where a rip current would be.
Dewey Beach Patrol urges people to do research on rip currents before going for a swim. If you do find yourself in a dangerous situation, never fight the water and swim parallel to the shoreline.
Lifeguards in Dewey Beach actually gave me a wave safety pamphlet. The most important piece of advice on this pamphlet is never turn your back to the ocean when you are in it. This prevents you from knowing what's going on behind you. In Dewey Beach, I'm Lisa Weber, Coast TV News.
Hurricane Lee right now is a Category 3 hurricane, expected to strengthen to a Category 4, and all the modeling is indicating that it looks like it may actually begin to move parallel to us, but perhaps about 400 miles away from us. We'll talk more about that coming up in a moment.
It's the Labor Day sale too big for just one store. Now through September 11th at Donaway Furniture in Ocean City and Bethany Resort Furnishings in Bethany, get 25% off all custom and in-stock orders and 0% financing for 12 months for qualified applicants. Shop our large selection of indoor and outdoor furniture and unique accessories. See you at the biggest sale of the year, now through September 11th at Donaway Furniture and Bethany Resort Furnishings.
Long COVID is a serious and emerging health concern, but your primary care physician can help manage its symptoms and provide ongoing care.
By seeing your doctor regularly.
You can get help with symptoms of fatigue, shortness of breath, and brain fog.
They can also provide you with referrals to specialists and connect you to support groups.
Mental health care is also important for those experiencing long COVID.
Healthy Families is here to help you recognize the challenges of long COVID and prioritize regular visits with your primary care physician.
Get your whole bathroom updated by Coastal Bay Construction. Visit their new showroom to see and feel the newest trends and finishes. Tile or maintenance-free acrylic, waterproof flooring, vanity cabinets, granite and quartz tops, Moen fixtures, and lighting options. Call Coastal Bay today and choose free financing for 18 months. Or this luxury lighted mirror free with your complete bath update.
Not just the shower, the whole bathroom.
If it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's Coastal Bay Construction.
Feel like you need to get away? Fisherman's Wharf Adventures has a getaway for you. Hop aboard our fleet of boats for fishing, dolphin cruises, and whale watching, or just lounging with friends and enjoying a cocktail. We offer full and half-day fishing, evening cruises, events, and even private charters too. Enjoy the adventure and take in the magic of the sea. With 3 generations in the business, we guarantee you'll enjoy the ride. What are you waiting for? Check us out online, then call to book your trip today.
Only Ultimate from McQueen Classics. From full restorations to customs, everything is in top mechanical condition. Plus, we offer complete in-house service with expert technicians. Or if you already have a classic gathering dust, give us a call. The classic car market is on fire, and we would be more than happy to come and get it. It's time for the ride of your dreams from McQueen. Behind the new Redners on Route 9 in Lewis.
Because of the random pattern of a lot of isolated showers, they've been really a nuisance to a lot of folks having plans over the weekend. But right now at our dry deck tech camera is indicating we're looking clear there in Ocean City and 78 degrees. Our headlines, more isolated storms are expected, but cooling off drastically. We're still tracking Lee in the Atlantic. It's changing in its size and strength. And we're expecting, believe it or not, below norm temps. Hey, now that's a change. Okay, so we see on live radar, most of the scattered showers are moving from the south to the north at this present time and staying relatively scattered. I mean, we have it connected to a trough that's moving, and we have that general flow that's coming out of the south. So we're looking at hit and miss showers that are likely to pop in one side of the neighborhood and not be in the other. But in the wake of all that, dropping some heavy downpours in isolated pockets. For example, nearly a ½ an inch for us in our official Georgetown site, but just over 1/4 inch in Ocean City and Salisbury. But when we break it down even more locally for you, we've had over 2 inches in Del Mar, close to that in Bridgeville, over 1.5 inches in Millsboro in the last 24 hours now, just over ½ an inch to an inch and a half in Stockley, and just under 1.5 inches in Harbison, and Rehoboth Beach, over 1.25 inches. Now, with the temperature change, it's not been dramatic because we've cooled down since yesterday dramatically from, let's say, last week. Temperatures in the 70s for right now. The UV index is going to stay at about 7 for the next couple of days, so you're going to need to be sure to wear that sunblock. Monday, we see spot showers flaring up quickly. Tuesday, we'll start off and we'll end up in the 80s. So we're looking at it being a little bit cooler. But speaking of Tuesday, we're looking for a flaring up of scattered showers in excess of 1 inch for us in Georgetown, Millsboro, and possibly down towards Bethany Beach with our future rain. Because once again, very spotty in pattern is what we're expecting. Hurricane Lee, now moving to the west-northwest, 8 miles per hour, sustained winds, 120, and we're looking forward to go from a Category 3 back to a 4, and it's had a serious ebb and flow to it. But I want to take a look at something that's become very interesting. You see, this convergence, what's happening right here, this is acting as a barrier for us, according to what we're expecting Friday morning. And look at what the storm track is looking like it's going to do. Track away from us and continue to lift towards the north and leave us alone with a direct hit, but still watching out for possible dangerous riptides. Here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling extended forecast. A little stormy Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but much cooler and calmer after Wednesday.
Paul, thank you. Still to come, taking a live look right now at the Bay Bridge, your chance to influence its future this week. We have that story when we come back.
I should change my name to Superwoman. It's not easy to protect them all, especially at back-to-school time. Everyone seems to be damaged, broken, and with some leaks. But I'm not worried. A visit to your doc's inn for school physicals fixes everything, especially when you don't have to wait. You just show up. They make it easy. Now we're ready for school. Here we go. Your doc's inn. Feel better faster. School is waiting.
We'll do the whole carpet in the whole house for $5.
Wait.
You didn't even know how to do this. I thought you did.
We are family owned and operated, but I don't think either of you are ready to install yet. At Matt the Carpet Guy, we have the best vinyl plank and carpet in stock, bringing our showroom to you so you can feel confident in the carpet you choose. Matt the Carpet Guy, flooring done right.
Sam Calagione from Dogfish Head here, inviting you to join us in downtown Rehoboth Beach at our brew pub, Brewings and Eats, and at our seafood and cocktail spot, Chesapeake and Maine. Grab a brew pub exclusive on the patio and indulge in a wood-fired burger or pizza, or enjoy an inventive cocktail with fresh seafood from our raw bar. Come visit Dogfish Head in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Cheers.
Windsor Teak Furniture Fenwick Island offers the world's best outdoor benches for your patio, foyer, garden or shower. Over 30 different benches in stock. We have Chippendale, curved arm, Lutyan and traditional. Different styles, rocking benches, swings, backless, counter and bar height benches. Plus, personalized benches with laser cut images. A Windsor exclusive. We have a bench for you. Drop by your showroom and smell the teak. Or check us out at windsorteakfurniture.com. And remember, teak lasts a lifetime.
The Rehoboth Beach and Dewey Beach Chamber of Commerce and the Sea Witch Snapper invite you to celebrate 33 years of fun at this year's Sea Witch Festival. This award-winning event takes place in Rehoboth Beach, Dewey Beach, and the resort area October 27 through 29. Join Hilda, the Sea Witch Balloon, as she makes her way down Rehoboth Avenue during Saturday's costume parade. Bring the kids, your folks, and even the dog. Find more information and a schedule of activities at beach-fun.com.
As we take a live look now into the Bay Bridge, a reminder, open houses on the plan to expand the bridge start this week. On the Eastern Shore, people have a chance to review the proposals from 6 to 8 p.m. Tuesday, September 12th at the Kent Island American Legion. Cowboys take on the Giants. Who do our experts think will win week 1 of the division rivalry? We got that when we come right back.
Shop local at the Treasure Chest for the gift that means more. Say you care about your friends, family, and community with a gift from a trusted family-owned and operated jewelry store for over 45 years. Just minutes from the beach, the Treasure Chest on Main Street in Berlin. Spark your senses at the Spice and Tea Exchange in Rehoboth Beach. Food lovers, home chefs, and tea enthusiasts rejoice. Smell and sample your way through hundreds of exotic spices and teas from around the world. Our signature blends and rubs are hand-mixed daily to ensure the highest quality and freshness. Talk to our tea experts and learn the wellness benefits of drinking fresh, loose-leaf premium teas. Find a tasteful gift for that special someone or join us for an in-store cooking demo. Find your way to flavor at the Spice and Tea Exchange on the Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. Sister locations in Annapolis, Maryland and Old Town Alexandria, Virginia.
The world's #1 selling farm tractor. Easy to operate and more powerful than your average tractor. Mahindra tractors. Push more, pull more, lift more. With more torque and lower engine maintenance, Mahindra tractors are rugged and tough. We know how much you love your land, so we want you to love your tractor. Get your next Mahindra tractor today. Southern States of Milford, improving farming and improving life. Rooted since 1948.
Please listen carefully. Some roofing manufacturers have produced and sold defective shingles. They're not required to notify the consumer. If your roof was installed between 1999 and 2008 and you're experiencing shingle damages or premature shingle failure, give Morse Roofing a call to see if you qualify for a new roofing system with very little out-of-pocket expense. Don't wait. Call Morse Roofing now at 302-663-0042. There's good, there's better, then there's Morse.
When you hear metal roof, do images like these come to mind? With Delmarva Metal Roofing, you can get this, or this, or this. Today's metal roofs are beautiful, strong, fire-resistant, energy-efficient, and can even withstand hurricane-strength winds. Plus, as the shore's exclusive Permalock dealer, Delmarva Metal Roofing gives you a lifetime workmanship warranty, as well as a non-prorated lifetime transferable materials warranty. Delmarva Metal Roofing, Delmarva's lifetime roofing solution.
Shop local at the Treasure Chest for the gift that means more. Say you care about your friends, family, and community with a gift from a trusted family-owned and operated jewelry store for over 45 years. Just minutes from the beach, the Treasure Chest on Main Street in Berlin.
America's biggest sport is back, baby, and week one of Primetime's most watched program. It's upon us and only here on Coast TV. Here's the NBC Sports team's take on week one.
Welcome inside our Football Night in America studios. Maria Taylor alongside Devin McCourty and Jason Garrett. And our week one Sunday night football game will take the Dallas Cowboys to the New York Giants. And we couldn't be more excited for football to beginning. And for the Dallas Cowboys, who've been 12-5 the last two seasons, I mean, the expectations are high. But what do we need to see week one?
There's some interesting changes in Dallas. Kellen Moore is no longer there. The Cowboys have been one of the most productive offenses in football for a number of years. Kellen Moore was running the show. Now Mike McCarthy takes over. He wants to run the ball more, take some pressure off of Dak Prescott. We'll see how that transition goes.
Yeah, and a little different in New York. They're running smooth, same off last year, and this will be their opportunity to prove, hey, we're not just going to the playoffs one year. We want to go back consecutive years. I went to practice. Dable has that place fun and vibrant, so I'm excited to see them week one.
All right, well, we will be there. We hope that you join us. Our coverage, Football Night in America, will begin at 7 Eastern on NBC.
It's Rudy Marine's end-of-season blowout sale. Model line clearance leftovers and closeouts. No reasonable offer refused and trade-ins accepted. Free storage and spring 24 delivery. Route 113 Dagsboro, Rudy Marine, where family boating begins.
Smart shades set the vibe. Protection from the sun. Party vibes. Relaxed in bed. Cozy vibes. Lower energy bills. Energy savings vibes. Smart shades do the work for you, making it easier to create the right vibe. Book your free consultation today at budgetblinds.com.
When you're planning your next building, think Brendan T. Warfel. From custom homes to commercial projects, excellence comes standard. Brendan T. Warfel has the experience to bring it to life.
I build every home as if my family's going to live in it. If my name's going on it, it's going to be done right. I guarantee it.
We get new inventory in all the time.
Literally every single day.
Things that you can buy off the floor. You come in, you see it, you can take it with you that day, or we deliver same week.
I mean, I know that if you order something online, it's weeks upon weeks before receiving it.
In stock, designer home furnishings, 50 to 80% off every day.
You see it today, you can take it today. We can help you load it up.
We can help load it up.
Let us make your house a home.
At that furniture store.
3 miles south of Del Mar.
At Just Comfort Shoes, the Birkenstock store, we love hearing your Birken stories.
We've traveled the world in our Birkenstocks.
Our whole family lives in our Birkenstocks.
Birkenstocks have been part of my life for over 20 years.
Locally owned and operated, Just Comfort Shoes is the only Birkenstock specialty store in Delaware, offering the widest selection and latest styles, including exclusive limited editions.
And we offer superior service and expert fitting.
Visit Just Comfort Shoes in our 2 Rehoboth Beach locations and start your Birken story today.
This October, travel the Scarecrow Show and Trail in the Rehoboth and Dewey Beach Resort area. Businesses throughout the resort area will have their Scarecrow creations on display for your enjoyment. Get a list of participants at beach-fun.com. Then go out and find your favorite. Take a silly selfie and vote for the best Scarecrow. The winner gets a cool trophy. Anybody can vote online or at the Rehoboth Beach Dewey Beach Chamber of Commerce office. For more information, call or visit beach-fun.com.
It's Rudy Marine's end-of-season blowout sale. Model line clearance leftovers and closeouts. No reasonable offer refused and trade-ins accepted. Free storage and spring 24 delivery. Route 113 Dagsboro, Rudy Marine, where family boating begins.
Continue to brace for isolated showers from the south to the north. Here's a look at your exclusive Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling 10-day forecast. Rainy weather for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but cooler conditions and drier conditions after that.
Paul, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6. For more news and local weather, you can download our Coast TV News app. Be sure to join us tonight after Sunday Night Football. Until then, have a great night.